Should I be offended because sports teams use me as their mascot? And does tail size matter? Tonight, these issues and more on
Hot Topics with Bealzebub.
Cast out of heaven and from above. These are Hot Topics with Bealzebub.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
We've got ghouls, all in one magazine. We've searched every nook and cranny of the netherworld to bring you the hottest of Jezebels. Where else are you able to see the biggest of horns, the thickest of keratins, all in one magazine? So what are you waiting for? Order today and receive 3 free issues of Hell's Hottest magazine for damned over 18. Horns and hooves.
Good evening. I am Bealzebub. This is the news. We begin tonight's program with a segment called Hell No with El Diablo. Here's me for more. Am I offended by satanic representation in sports? Well, do I have groups of young mortals idolizing my handsome mustachioed face and proudly showing school spirit through private, cloaked group rituals? Yes. Am I going to say no to that? Hell no.
This has been Hell No with El Diablo.
Does tail size matter? Here's me for more. Thank you, me. Growing up, I was never the type of infant terrible to be willing to show some tail at the pool. I was always scared of what the other spawn might say. Come to find out, I wasn't alone. In a recent survey, 45% of incubuses wish they had a bigger tail. That's almost half the dam that participated. Even those satisfied with their tail size still questioned at one time or another whether or not their rear counterbalance was enough. And if there is one myth that we need to smother, it is the idea that hoof size can be used to guess tail length. Experts say, well, that's just hogwash. Simply not true. Fiends not worry. For a majority of she-devils out there, it's an average size gin for the win. Me? Thank you, me. It's time for a popular segment we like to call
Hell's Most Wanted.
If Cheryl P. sounds familiar, that's because she was featured in our last episode. She's no spring chicken. She routinely holds doors for others and most recently warned her neighborhood via app about spotting what she called a sassy garden mole. Susan S. is a first-timer on the list. She has been born again and inspired more than ever to donate her time to others and the church. When will her reign of good be over? Also, she has never been seen not picking up after her Shih Tzu. She has got to not pick up after her dog sometime, and we'll be there, first on the scene. Jeff B. strikes again. He definitely puts the good in good old boy. This Oklahoma native habitually donates goats to other countries in need. He needs to be stopped. If you or someone you know has any information that can be used to corrupt the individuals you saw on tonight's program, call the number at the bottom of your screen. That's 1-800-HELL-BENT. Lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can stay anonymous. Me? And remember, it's viewers like you that really make a difference. Well, he's the hit of the pit once again this week, still holding the #1 spot for the umpteenth week in a row. Here's Nefarious, and a clip from his music video, Ouija.
Don't close the portal now, you know I need ya. Don't spell out goodbye on the Ouija.
And if you want to hear more of that tasty earworm, his album Mocking the Trinity is now available on iTunes. That's all for tonight's broadcast. A special shout out to One Man Brand Productions and his 29 subscribers. Good night. Except you, Carol.